they're about to like see me.
Mm-hmm.
But it would either I would try to immediately use the wire because it was so silent.
How many times did you play the prologue, the training boat?
About 6 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And then I said, I'm not going through this again. It took me forever to figure it out in the second game, and then once I figured it out, I said never again. So yeah, that's why I was mad. Like, did I get the right fucking game whenever I started it up and I did that? Because I did not know, because I don't remember
It's
much
the
about the
same in
first
all
one,
three of them.
that it's, yeah, I was completely unaware. So, like, I remembered the first half, and then it was just going completely horribly wrong after 6 minutes. And then I jumped into the first mission, and I am as far as, I went up to his penthouse, I talked to him, he gave me a target, and then it was 9 and then I had to go.
Okay.
Which was like perfect timing because I had also just gotten caught at that time. So then I was like, alright, it's 9, fuck this.
Dartmoor, England.
Phineas Whitman, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the
I gotta
famous
poop real
private
quick,
investigator.
and then you're
Hired by
playing
Madame
Hitman tonight,
Carlyle
right?
this morning.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I'm either gonna play Hitman as well or
Maybe
Red Dead.
you should do some detecting
I'll be right
yourself.
back.
Okay.
A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlyle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlyle.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about this text. Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she thanked me for saying everything she said I was mercenary. We had a really good talk about it.
What did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. That stuff from your ex, don't worry about that.
I know. I guess I thought she was going to read into them and freak out. Say I must have done something to provoke her.
Shit, man. Caroline really did a number on you.
Mr. Whitmer, thank you for coming on such short notice. A great tragedy has fallen upon us, and I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlyle has asked me to assist you in any way possible. Mr. Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this.
Okay.
The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning.
Mom left at
The door was locked
2:30
from the
for a
inside,
5 o'clock
and a
flight
suicide-
for Florida and will not be back until Monday evening. And then at 5 o'clock, my brother was picked up by Jackson, Melissa, and Brian. Jackson, his friend, and Brian and Melissa being the parents, to go to another town to go visit their grandparents, and he's going to be there till, I assume, Monday.
Madame Carlyle
So now it's
suspects
just me
foul
and
play.
Pops. I'm chilling
and will
upstairs.
not accept that he took
Dad's
his own
chilling
life.
downstairs.
I've prepared some information
And
for
that's
you.
where we're at so far.
So please do come and see
Nice.
me when you finish your investigation of the crime scene.
Oh my
This
god.
is Mr.
Oh my
Zachary.
god.
To my right.
I'm Canada right now.
You're what?
I'm Canada right now.
You have Canada?
No, I am Canada right now.
Oh.
Get it? Because
Yes.
I'm home with just my dad, and I'm in my room chilling gaming, and he's in the living room
A
watching
locked
TV.
room murder, Mr. 47. I trust
Okay.
you'll get to the bottom of this.
Alright, I see what you did there.
I would have appreciated a little bit more enthusiasm, though. But all right, I'll take it.
Alright, let me try this.
No, it's fine.
Oh my god, that's
It's
such a quinky dink that almost made me come. Don't look at me, Jenna.
Yeah, don't look at him, Jenna. You ate out his ass.
Hey, we got our marriage license today.
Congratulations on that. One step
Mhm.
closer. One step closer to her needing an entire team of lawyers if she ever wants to get away from you.
A hidden door.
Definitely
It's a
not.
secret
It's not an
passage.
option.
This
Murder
could
is.
explain how the door was locked from
Exactly.
the inside.
No, I'm saying like she like that like you're winning and you're getting everything you want in life. She is like that's it. She is yours.
Dude, they got this peephole on the second mission that you look through, that you can
Is
look
it a
through.
glory hole?
I mean, once your face is up to it, it looks like a big hole for a penis. But, I mean, they really... What a fucking hole this is. It looks nice. You'll understand if you see it. Like, wow, they put more work into the hole than his voice. Mansion floor plan. Oh, I need that.
A
Nice.
photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
by law, if I... Okay, so you know the whole thing about how if you are talking to someone in any situation and you ask them, are you a cop? Is it on duty or not they have to answer? Or is it only on duty that they have to answer?
I think it's just they're on duty.
So a cop finishes
Undercover.
his shift and he's at the grocery store and he sees some dude and he starts questioning him, but then the dude's like, hey, are you a cop? There, because he's off duty, he would be able to probably then say, nah.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him.
Yeah, they're off duty. I mean, I think if I remember correctly, if they're undercover and you ask them if they're a cop, by law they're obliged to tell you, yes, I am a cop. Because you ask them if they're a cop and they say no, and then you get arrested, and that person's there, you'd be like, I asked them and they said no, and then they can dismiss it if you have proof. You know what I mean?
Because I just feel...
I don't know. I need to go poop real quick. This spicy chicken sandwich is hurting. But I'm gonna Google it. I'll be back in about 4 minutes. Yeah, no. See how fast that poop was, bro?
Now the question is gonna be...
Did I wipe?
No.
Oh.
Whenever you did wipe, how much of a mess was there? Because that will dictate whether or not if it was a healthy poop or not. Or just how healthy of a poop.
A 4 wiper?
A 4?
Yeah, I had to wipe 4 different times.
Okay, not bad. I consider like a 2 to be like absolute healthy, because then it's like not really a mess, if any at all. And then like yeah, 3-4 is average, 5-6 is I ate something bad, and then anything more than that is someone get the Pepto or the Imodium.
Yeah, if you're wiping that many times after a fucking poop,
Like at that point,
like
it's leaking.
like, why is it so creamy? That's the real question. Why is it that when
Diarrhea.
you're wiping, you're actually making more of a mess than what was actually there?
It's
If you
like
no, if you get to a fucking 7 and up, you need to get in the shower afterwards. That's the only, because all
yeah.
that's just been smeared around like butter on toast, and then it's gonna flake up, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Roach legs?
Now, would you think that people should have, if they are a loofah person, 2 loofahs, and they should distinguish one loofah for butt cleaning?
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. I use one loofah for everything, but I don't use a
Okay.
loofah to scrub my face. Yeah, if that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I don't either.
I use fucking soap in my fucking hands because they're rough, and then I
I
do
only
that, and
recently
then
started using a loofah, and I'm thinking,
I love loofahs, dude.
what if I get a little one for back there?
I like one of the little axe ones with the
Maybe. I
fucking
don't know.
rubber
Just
grip
because of
on it.
how hot and sweaty it sometimes gets at work, it's like, I don't know what builds up back there,
Well,
bro.
here's the thing. What do you do when you first get in the shower? I'll
Get
tell you,
absolutely everything wet, and then like my
false,
hair.
wrong. Stop. That's what
What?
you're doing. You've been taking a shower wrong your whole life.
I hate this already.
We're in it. We're locked in. All right, and this is going to be on YouTube because I can stream them the whole time. So you first, dude. As soon as you get in, immediately spread your ass. You got to get your butthole wet. All right, whatever, all the sweat and the fucking doo doo farts or whatever that you've had that day, or how many poops you've taken. You got to get that warm water in there. So while you're like rinsing your hair and getting ready to put soap in your hair, your wet butt cheeks are already starting to break everything apart. So it's easier to clean.
I mean, I see the logic in it.
You've been doing it wrong your whole life. My life is a lie.
Yeah. I mean, I do. I see the logic in that.
Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Archie Bunkle.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal. Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm sitting at my PS4 and just still trying to figure out which game I want to open up.
Fucking load in Hitman, man.
I just don't know what to do in the mission, and I'm stuck. And you've already beaten 27.
But I only did the first mission, and I just did it 3 or 4 different times in different ways.
And you know how many times it took me to subdue that motherfucker over in the bushes? It
I'm
took
gonna
me
be
a
honest with
while.
you, I don't. Oh, you did that, dude?
Hey,
That's one way to
how
do
are
it.
you?
But,
See, this is another thing. I'm so out of it. I haven't played this shit in so long that it's like, alright, I don't... It just prompts me to do shit when I walk around, so then I just go with it. And I don't know if it's like, oh no, I should not do that. I should not interact with that. It's literally a dog chasing cars. I was just
I'm gonna tell you what I
doing
did.
things as the mission went.
So he's got that lady that's gonna be standing next to him. She starts bitching about him smoking cigarettes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so when you throw a coin in those bushes over there, she's gonna go over there. She walks over there eventually, right? And then you get the body gets found. So what you have to do is when you go over there and he's talking to those guards, talking about I don't want to get searched, just walk over to that bush and turn on that sound bar and let her walk over there, choke her ass out, and then turn it off. Wait till he sits down, throw a coin over there. He's gonna go check it out, see the body, and then you choke him out, and then put his clothes on, and they don't get found the rest of the mission.
No, I'm already past that.
I'm just saying it's easier.
I didn't have to knock her out. I just had to properly place him in a bush that the circle wasn't near where someone else walks.
Yeah.
And that way no one saw it, even though, like, people were seeing him even though they were on the other side of that fucking wall. And it was
Right.
because
Mr.
they were
Fernsby,
just,
I'm done with the
programming of
crime
that
scene.
fucking circle.
Did you establish a time of
My
death?
issue
Zachary
is I
died
got up to his
around 10 o'clock
penthouse
last night.
and he's obviously still a target. He
Mhm.
gave me a fucking target and then a guy escorted me out of the penthouse and then it's like, alright, now what? So I mean, I don't know, I gotta load back into it to see what part of the mission it'll put me in, but yeah, I got caught trying to go back up or something and then that's whenever I was like, alright, I'll figure this out
There's
tomorrow.
a section you should try. It's from the Sheik. So you know when you originally go up the stairs and you got those chicks that are greeting you, and before you go to the bush area, that big ass area with all the people that are inside of it, the common
Yeah.
floor. If you go to the window, there would be like these to the right. There'd be like these 3 like little fucking things you can read. Well, one of them is a story, fucking intel thing. Um, and if you follow that one, which is a lot easier, you'll be able to not hack, but you'll be able to like sabotage their meeting area and get both of those guys in the same room and lock them in there and kill both of them without being noticed.
Alright.
I'm thirsty. Booty so big. Have mercy. Yeah, you get them locked up in a room and you activate these like secret security things and it shuts all the shutters and doors and it like soundproofs it and then a fucking video comes up on the screen and they're like, what is all of this? And he's like, look, you're bad people, blah 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 blah, and and then you pull out your pistol and shoot the chandelier and kill both of them.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask for suspects for alibis? Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
Just remembered I went for a stroll behind the greenhouse last night. Maybe that's where it is.
Tell him no.
My lost button. The one you couldn't find at the graveyard. Wouldn't it be a good idea?
He's so confused.
Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shit?
Hope on.
Fucking excited for Doom, dude. What?
So,
Hope on whenever you're settled.
Hop on.
You spell hop with an E?
No.
My lost button. The one you couldn't find at the graveyard. Wouldn't it be a good idea for you to go and look for it? Now?
A good idea. Yes.
I love how many items you can fucking fit in his pocket. Just imagine him walking around, just pockets bulging out, all kinds of shit just hanging in there. Okay.
Oh, but you saw what I meant by how you start off, like, on the building outside of it? My level of stoned was not ready for that. And I had the lights off in my room, and I got a my 42-inch TV, and I'm right in front of it. So I was sitting there for a second, and as soon as I moved, you see the detail in the graphics, and I was like, "Whoa, okay, hold on a second here." Oh god.
She didn't see you give the other one to the butler.
Of course.
What is this whole master thing?
What?
I don't know. It says mission master whenever it started. It said it last time too. I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I get lost in the fucking menus whenever it comes to the selecting the mission, starting the mission, and all that shit. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It said something like in the mission thing right before I started it. It was something
Yeah.
about a master.
Oh, like the difficulty?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it should be casual, intermediate, and mastery.
Okay, hold on a second. Why am I outside the building now? It started me complete. What the fuck is
So
this?
it has its own. I figured out that the hard way today. So it has its own autosave moments, but they're at like really shitty moments that if you fucking die or quit, it'll take you back to that last game autosave. So whenever you get to an area that you think you should save at, you should manually save it. That way, when you die, you can load that one back in, or if you get caught, just
I just
reload
want to
it.
fucking jump off the building right now. Are
But it
you
tans.
fucking kidding me?
I bet Mother spent the last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am.
Oh, come on. I need to know what's going on.
Well, good, you can try it my
This
way,
affects me
then.
too, you know.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything?
So I need Emma and Edward and Gregory.
Anything else you want to ask me?
Nope. No, my running the money.
I haven't moved yet, so I'm mad. It's not like, ooh, I remember where I was at. Let me just run through all of this and get like, no, you. Still gotta be patient, follow slow ass motherfuckers and all that.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Stop laughing at me, Jenna.
Signed the bloody thing 4 days ago. Hold of the officer. He says it was finalized, but then how can it be withdrawn?
Just wait a few days. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. Oh, stop pacing. God's sake, Emma.
Did we get any kind of explanation? It wasn't rude,
Jeez, dude, how big is this fucking house?
Okay. What if I go to load? Oh! Oh. Does this work? Tell me this works.
Yeah, I can't let you pass. I'm sorry, sir. Looking good, man. Looking good.
So Arthur
Fuck
Edwards,
yeah, dude.
can we
Okay.
get back what he stole from me?
So far,
Alright, so I'm back to talking to this guy, and he's giving me another target.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
And that solicitor upstairs, why do you think he's here?
I think solicitors are Mother's favorite kind of people. Can't remember ever having a family event without one tucked away in a room somewhere. Due diligence always trumps family.
I think he's here to cut us from her will.
Everything. Imagine the scandal if the firstborn son didn't pick up the torch.
Okay, so now the guard is gonna be leading me out. What the fuck am I supposed to do after that?
Gotta dig this place. It's a graveyard, trophy room.
I can't push the joystick any slower, dude.
Who are you following right now?
I just got done talking to the guy, and the guard is now leading me back down.
Mm.
I don't know what to do after that. I'll be honest, I think I'm following the wrong guy. Alright, so I completely followed the wrong guy, and I'm still up here now. And now it's saying hostile area, and now I'm being hunted. Even though I'm leaving. That's nice. I'm being shot at. That's cool.
I can hear it, dude.
We're just gonna let, this is great aim, guys. I'm just standing here. Okay.
What difficulty do you have it on?
I don't know. Where does it say that? Professional.
Oh, that's okay.
Which one is that?
And it's like the intermediate. It's a little bit more difficult.
What are you, casual?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a fucking game. I'm supposed to have fun, not be stressed.
You know,
File on Arthur Edwards.
fuck my dick.
It's not real life. I don't.
They can only go so far with us to make it immersive, bro. We gotta meet them halfway.
I don't think so.
Alright. Who do I follow? You leading me out? You're following. I think I'm following you out. Such a bad spot to have to reload into. He talks so much.
Centuries the Carlyles have fought to prosper, all of us alone. If we could only unite across time. Crush them all.
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
But I need keys to get in there.
I'm following. Okay, bro. Chill. Chill. Fucking treating me like I'm kind of an assassin or something. God.
Sussy Baka.
Right? Like, bro, who do you think I am? Never mind. Okay, I did just come out of a meeting with the meeting's sole purpose of me killing someone.
Situation isn't normal. How do you think it affects?
Oh, hi.
I don't like how Alexa's way of running things impacts
Why
our
waste
son.
away?
Patrick, his only concern right now is boredom. He's too young to appreciate the spectacle.
As amazing as the architecture of this
He's
building
worried
is, I
about
absolutely have no idea
Mother
why
knows.
anyone would come up with
This
shit like
concerns
this when
his
it comes
future
to
as well.
the
All
layout,
this will
the
be
water,
his
the plans,
someday.
Exactly. He has nothing to
like,
worry about.
okay.
Emmer Carlisle,
Nice.
can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
How we doing on those
Surely
kids'
I'm
school
not a
lunches,
suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
They're free.
Well, I
Right,
spent the evening
yeah.
with my family, but I got an
Yeah,
awful
call
migraine
that
and had to
food.
take to bed. Everyone can attest to that.
I literally
believe I went up
cannot
when the
make my
boys sat down for a
joystick
drink
go
around
any
8
bit
o'clock.
slower.
Anything else you want to know?
How did
To
you
get
feel
down
about
the stairs.
Zachary?
I might
I
as well be
always liked the
honest.
school
His
breakfast
presence was always
burritos.
awkward.
Those were so
But how do you have a
fucking
meaningful
good.
conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by
That's
letting
it?
him live here. Is
Okay,
that
save
all?
me. Yes, please. Save,
Have you noticed
save here.
anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind.
I'm not trying to pass the
Except,
fuck.
perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even
Well,
Alexa must feel the
this is-
pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was
I'm
dead.
not prompted to do
Then again,
anything.
guilt isn't her strong suit.
Gregory Carlisle, can you
So?
tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another
Not
one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death.
entirely sure.
The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all?
Tell me about Zachary.
What
Zach.
I'm supposed to do.
Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here.
Oh, did my new
Honestly,
Apple
I
Watch
can't say
band
which is
come
the
in
bigger
today?
bore. He's better off dead. Anything
Yeah.
else
It's
you
like
want
a,
to
it's like
pry
a
from my
paracord,
intricate intellect?
and it doesn't
Anything
like
else
snap
you'd
together.
like to
It's got
tell
one of
me?
those
Nothing
tightening
really.
things on it, so you just
I'm
switch
just
over your
enjoying
wrist
the
and tighten it
show.
on there.
Our
You don't have to worry
perfect
about it like
mother
getting hung
obviously
up and
fucked
popping
up,
off if
didn't she?
you putting your
Faking
hands in
her
like
own
tight
death.
places.
You know,
Because I wear
she's
mine that when
explained
I'm
nothing
working.
to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Question him, question her, him, her, and him. So I see question Edward Carlisle.
It is. Can you give me any kind of hint as to what to do? Because the guy escorted me down, and it's still just telling me I have to eliminate 2 motherfuckers, but it did not prompt me to do anything else.
Who escorted you where?
So you meet with one of the guys you're supposed to kill, and you are dressed as an assassin with a false identity. He gives you a target. He ends the meeting, and a guard escorts you down a flight or 2 of stairs, and then you lose access to those 2 flights of stairs and up, and then that's it. Now it's not prompting me to like go talk to this or go check out this area. It still just says eliminate the 2 guys in the top left corner, and like what? Like there's multiple floors here. I'm not entirely sure if I'm looking for something, if like am I looking for a person, the access point, intel, like I'm not getting shit.
Okay.
Do you
I
kind of get
didn't.
where I'm at?
Well, I never took that route. I never.
Oh, so I'm in a
Exactly.
whole other. Okay.
Yeah, you're kind of.
Alright.
I did 4 different other things. I never
I
did
did
that.
not realize I derailed that far.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's check this
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, I know you're that assassin guy, but okay, I'm trying to think. Lost access to the stairs. Never got that far. I derailed. I left after that, and I ended up becoming a guard. I just put a whole cigar box in my pocket. Sure.
Hey, Rebecca, did you see this about old Wampy?
Old Wampy.
So, how long have you been working here?
About a month now.
You're American. Why are you all up in my face, mister? Please, behave. You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs to clubs in London. You are invading my personal space, sir. You're American. What on earth are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs to clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places. You should come visit. I'll take you somewhere really nice. Spend a few bucks. A girl like you deserves that.
I don't know.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexia used to be 2 of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it. How tall are you? You could be a model, you know.
Right.
I'm serious. I have a friend who's... Jesus, that's the sweet lad. You should come and stay in my place. Come over.
I'm quite happy here.
What was his agreement?
Check out. You verified his identity. I vetted him thoroughly. He's good.
The crowbar, keys, or lockpick. I'll probably find a crowbar outside.
All right there.
Mary is so upset. She's never seen a dead body before.
Real macho.
And that detective asked to come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will settle down soon.
Identify yourself.
Fuck. I just fucked up. Go back to this one. Yeah. We're reloading. Oh. Identify yourself. No.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Life can be tough sometimes.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. All too much.
We'll all need a vacation when this is over.
Huh? What? What ugly word?
All right, you got my attention. Not again. That's just irritating. Pick that up.
Huh?
Check that out, would you? Sure.
I'll have a look. Stay here. Hey, who the hell are you? That's enough.
Run away, run away, run away. They're suspicious. Run away. A shovel? I don't need a shovel, I need a crowbar. It's always nice just to have one.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? Do you mind? I need to be left alone.
So, Madame Carlyle wants a picture taken. If you were to assist with the missing fuse, I'm sure the portrait would be one for the ages.
Okay? I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect.
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up.
Okay, so that's why I got that fuse. Okay.
I'll never get how the rich do things.
That's a good plan.
All this fuss for a pretend funeral. And why not do a photo shoot because we're all gathered? Talk about messed up multitasking. And
So that's okay, so I could use those if I decide to do this again with different roads. Let's see how much time I use on this one.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through the plan with three seedlings yesterday.
Yes, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about how things would be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out first chance she got. Now we'll never know.
Oh my. You're taking this hard, aren't you?
Driftwood.
That sounded weird. Can you go see?
I hear you.
Ah, yes, a crowbar. Just make sure nobody can see me if I do it. That lady might see me right there. And that guy's just gonna walk back and fucking forth. No, right.
I will never again see someone like that. I can't bear to think what happened to this rare plant.
Okay. Is that poisonous flower? Okay, it's a medic. So it's gonna make him throw up.
Broken lab equipment. Looks like it was recently used, though.
I need a wrench. Got a fucking wrench, dude. I'm so good at this. lethal. Nice. And now I'm a chemist.
Right.
I'm serious. I have a friend who's... You should come and stay at my place in London. We can have her come over. Give you some tips.
I'm quite happy here, thanks.
Have you ever...
So I think, yeah, what you said.
Yeah, same. My parents would hate him.
Fixing to choke this maid out.
Don't be stupid. Stop acting like you're 15. You're a grown woman. Hope you're well, sir. Excuse me?
Okay, who's doing that?
Huh? Oh, shoot.
Silent takedown. What do you got planned tomorrow?
Not a fucking thing. Dad's going on a boat with my uncle. Going to have a day out in the sun on the lake. And I will be sitting at home, not doing a fucking thing.
Nice.
Then Sunday I'll probably be with a lady friend, and then I'll be back home Monday, but I don't work.
Nice. Oh, y'all aren't working on Monday?
No, we're not working Monday.
That's good. That's okay. What am I supposed to do with this? Is that a coin?
What's that?
Pendant
for the greenhouse. What's that?
I hate like when I break into someplace, right?
And why is the key missing?
And you're like, oh cool, I got in there without being caught. And then I go back into the house and I'm investigating and searching rooms, and then I find the fucking key to the place I just broke into. I was sweating bullets over.
I faintly remember doing something like that in a previous game, I swear to God. Oh God, yeah.
Happens every time.
That sounds very familiar.
Every time I replay it, I'm like, I didn't go this way, and then I get somewhere and I'm like, what the fuck, man?
BRB, I gotta piss.
Let it open up. Walking cane. Holy shit, Nick, what is that? Letter from Emma's mother.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery.
Okay.
And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot
Really?
thickens.
Okay.
How are you, sir?
What's up, son? Some fresh air. The brick. Put that in my pocket.
Let me know whenever you stop streaming, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, got your text. It's
Go
fine,
down
I'll
these
figure something
stairs.
out, okay? Don't worry.
It's over here.
Dump missing propane flask. Okay. Missing propane flask.
I got word he's upset with Madame Carlyle.
Everything's in order.
Okay, I need to wait for that guy to move. And I mean, I can get rid of this dude.
Oh man, that's a far way down.
Let's not walk that way. I'm gonna toss this over here. Swoop.
Weird.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what to do here.
Interact with the painting? Well, let's just search the rest of the room real quick. See, we got ourselves a laptop. Oh, that's Rebecca's.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight
Oh, a
last
thing
night.
to interact with.
Nice. Okay, 1 out of 2 clues found. What's behind this one? Motherfucker. No shit.
Oh, you're an 80th floor! What the fuck?
Oh, gone. Ron and I haven't been
It's
briefed
just a
about
game,
shit.
but that's
What the
still
fuck do I
so
say to Carlisle?
nauseating.
I feel completely blindsided here. I have no idea what's going on. It's all gone. No, she's calm as ice. It's just not natural. Nobody's that calm. It's gonna end in murder, I'm telling you.
Spying on this bald guy. I don't know who this is though. But he looks very similar to me.
Mr. Ford.
Mrs. Carlisle. For
heaven's sake, just say it.
I looked into the Tokyo holdings, and my preliminary assessment is that they are gone.
I don't need assessments. I need absolute confirmation. That's why you're here.
I did request the documentation, but
Oh, that's
it
a
will
guy to
take a
kill.
while, considering the time difference.
You don't request,
he's
you
in a room with
demand. How Yates could send someone like
6
you is
other
beyond me.
fucking people. Can't do anything about that right now.
Alright, what's that door closed? Oh.
The exit? Where's the exit? Get me the fuck out of here.
Oh, you killed both of them?
No. It's telling me to find a server room.
Oh, yeah. Good.
I'm walking towards
So, for the
that
meeting?
marker. I see, I already went through a meeting, though.
Nah, the meeting is where they died.
I sat across the table from some dude. It gave
No.
me a little...
So, you'll call it a different meeting. If you go to the server room, it'll be like, if it's done correctly, I believe, you'll do it, and it'll, like, a silent alarm will go off, and they'll tell you, like, oh, you got, alerted. Just get out of that room, wait for the security to walk in there, they'll walk out, then you walk back in,
About that
and
promotion, I
then
thought might
they'll
be coming
tell you
my
how
way.
to do it right.
Yeah, well, don't count on it. This is a
So
shit
just
assignment.
expect that to happen.
No, I didn't expect this. Yates didn't even warn me, and now he doesn't return my calls. I just wish I was home. I love you too.
On a computer.
Bye.
What am I supposed to do here? I gotta...
Are you in a server room? Like a farm little room? With a computer in the middle?
Get to it. I gotta get past these people in a hallway. I just got past a keypad.
So if you get into the server room, it should be like 4 giant servers in a square formation, and then one laptop like in the middle.
See, and I'm now found trespassing. That's just fucking great. You know what?
What outfit are you wearing, dude?
I'm still dressed as the fucking assassin.
Why?
What else am I supposed to be? They didn't prompt me to be anything else.
Because you didn't finish the training video. You're supposed to knock people out and wear their clothes.
Well, I understand that. I just don't know who the fuck they want me to dress up as.
You just dress up whoever you want wherever you need to go. So like if you need to get into security areas...
I'm an assassin, and I was just given orders and a mission to kill someone else by the man whose party this is. What more authority do I fucking need? This is retarded. Fucking restart. Load, back up, load.
Your best bet is to like knock out a guard, wear his clothes, and get where you need to go.
The white suit motherfuckers?
Yeah. I'm fixing to hit this dude with a fucking brick.